Welcome to Muse After Hours. We are so excited because we have a very, very special guest, our very first guest on this podcast.
Want to introduce yourself?
My name is Vic. I'm your favorite Muse character.
Okay.
In the Muse universe.
In the Museverse.
The Museverse.
She's so humble too.
So humble. I love that.
Oh my goodness. So Vic, tell the audience about like your journey and how you got to Muse and like get them up to speed to today.
A little bit of background.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I started doing hair a few years back, and I actually did running start in high school. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where you go to college in your last 2 years of high school. So I went to beauty school during that time. So I got my license when I think I had just turned 18, and then I found Muse and started working with these amazing people. And I sped through the academy, and
The fastest.
How many months?
In 7 months.
So a 12-month program. She finished in 7 months.
The fastest,
Yeah.
by the way, like on record, the fastest student ever to finish the DKW
Thank you.
Styling Academy.
Which, yeah, you can't just gloss over that. That is a huge feat to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And now I'm a stylist at Muse, and I love it. I
Wait,
love my
tell them
life.
how old you are.
Oh, I'm 19 years old,
19.
and I'm turning 20 tomorrow. It's
Ooh.
my birthday.
Early
So
birthday. Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you. We're celebrating today.
Yes.
So it's super exciting.
So needless to say, like that's insane. Like because she chose to go to beauty school in high school and then she just fast tracked into what she knew she wanted to do in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And here she is, like absolutely killing it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I had been following Muse for a long time on Instagram, and actually you guys are what drew me to do extensions, because the before and afters that you guys posted were just like so beautiful. I had never ever seen anything like that. So when I saw your Instagram and like saw the before and afters, I was like, that's what I want to do, because it was just such a crazy transformation. And the only thing that I could describe that's like even close to what you guys do is like super big color transformations, but that's just not something that you do every day. So I was like, I want to do this. I want to specialize in this and do this every day. And yeah, I love it. It's amazing.
I love that you love it.
Thank you.
Because we cannot imagine our lives without the lovely Vic. So I have a question.
Okay.
I would say it is incredibly rare to have somebody in your generation have such incredible work ethic. So talk a little bit about like what inspires you, what keeps you driven, and why do you think you are different than most? Like you're like the 1%.
That's a hard question. I feel this is a little bit vulnerable, but I'm just gonna say it. I feel like I'm a little bit afraid of failure.
Yeah.
And that's like a big drive for me, is like I don't want to fail. So I want to be like super good at what I do. Like I don't want to be like average ever. So I feel like that's something that drives me a lot. I also had a great example from my parents. My parents are both like so hardworking. They both are immigrants from Ukraine. And I know my mom came here when she was 19. I'm not sure when my dad came here, but somewhere around that age too. And so they just worked their way up. And so that's always really inspiring to me and like looking up to them. So yeah, I feel like definitely being afraid of failure is a big one.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I feel like that's kind of my motivation for the most part.
I feel like that's pretty common. Like we all, I can relate to that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that all of us share that.
Yeah.
Which is like why we've been able to be successful, right?
Yeah. I want to know what's like one of the biggest challenges you've faced that you felt like you've had to work through so far.
I feel like having to put aside like my personal life and like I felt like I had to grow up a little bit faster And like that first year that I was working in the academy and I was working here, like I felt like I was just grinding. And it was a lot and it was really hard, but
you were grinding.
Yeah. Like I was like going home every day doing like 3 rows of mannequin heads and then like it was like crazy. But again, like that fear of failure is what really motivated me, and I was like, I can't fail. I have to be really good. I have to be really good. So I feel like that was definitely the biggest challenge, was like putting aside everything in my life and being like just having a lot of self-control, even though I sometimes didn't want to work on homework and things like that and would rather be with my friends. Like I had to like make that decision and have that control.
But that, like, I think because you're thinking like long-term success and like what your long-term goals are. Definitely. Whereas like now I feel like it's more common. People think like, what can I get like right now? They want like short-term satisfaction. Yeah. But you were thinking, what can I get long-term? And like the work to put in now is going to pay off later.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, seriously, when we talk about her work ethic, you guys, I am obviously not in the salon working with these guys full time now, except for I talk about Vic a lot. It probably actually annoys the hell out of she. I talk about her a lot and I brag about her to my clients. And like, that's kind of why I wanted to ask you that question, because like the way I describe it and kind of just like an outside perspective is I feel like because a lot of, I would say like the Gen Zers, they value time almost more than like, I don't know, job success, which I think you can get there. And I think it's an amazing thing to value, except for it's hard to have that mindset and like right away because then you're never really going to get anywhere. And so from the outside looking in, I'm like, you guys, like her example of her parents truly is like, that's all she knew. That's what her example was. Because when she says she was grinding, truly she was grinding. She was assisting 3 people, 2 hands, 3 people.
All by herself.
Yeah.
Prepping all of our hair, getting all our strings done. We always had things on time. And so she was hustling in the salon.
Yeah. She was like, I joke around. I'm like, she could have done it with one hand behind her back. Yeah. Because I don't know. I've been in this industry for a long time and I don't know anybody that could successfully assist 3 people and get all of their things to them on time every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And perfectly colored. Yeah. This is why Vic is the favorite character. That's why she's so humble. Right? I know.
I'm just building her up and building her up.
But my gosh. But it's so true. She worked so hard in the salon and then out of the salon too, because when you're in the academy, it's basically like we equate it to like you're getting your master's in hair. And so you have your full workday in the salon and then you go home and you have videos to watch, trainings to do, mannequin heads to practice. And so you're submitting assignments. And so you're doing all of that on top of all of the hustling in the salon. And that's why you graduated in 7 months.
I did have a lot of help from you two, which I'm like so grateful for. And I'm so happy that I had you guys by my side. Like literally, I made a post about this, but like literally everything I went through, you two were right there, like right next to me. And I really couldn't have done it like without you guys. And it means a lot. So thank you for being there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we love you, and it's been such a fun thing to watch her grow, and she has literally barely scratched the surface at the ripe old age of almost 20.
Almost. A day shy.
So speaking of that, okay, so Gen Z, they're a different breed, and they have these things that they say, and I get really confused. So I have a daughter, Hannah, and she and Vic are the same age. I think Hannah's just like a few months older than you. But they graduated the same year and they're actually really good friends, which makes my heart so happy. But so I get it from both of them and I'm like, what are these things that they're saying? I'm
totally confused.
I'm so
what's
confused.
Happening.
And there's a lot of like, I don't know. It's like you guys talking, oh gosh, what's the word?
Slang?
I mean, there's
lingo.
There's slang, but I don't know. So anyway, all of those who may be confused, just like me, we need help. So we're going to have a segment every once in a while where Vic comes in and she educates us. Those people of different generations who need help understanding their colleagues, their coworkers, or their kids.
So Vic is here to keep us all young.
I feel like I needed to make a list for this.
Well, we can help.
Okay.
I think Diane can probably help better than I can.
For sure.
But
should we just go through a couple? I mean, what's one off the top of your head that
well, I would love to know what the ASMR is.
Okay.
What does that mean?
We were talking about that the other day.
Newest one that I'm like,
ASMR.
Diane was going to do a repost of something you did. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. And I bet you nobody else will know what that means.
I'm a little bit more familiar with ASMR, but I don't know totally how to explain it, which is why when you asked me, I had to send you a Google screenshot of what the definition was, because I don't really know how to explain it. So Vic?
I feel like it's like satisfying sounds. Like things that like just tickle your brain a little bit. Like when you hear it, you're like, oh, that's like a satisfying
so
sound.
if somebody's using that like as a on TikTok.
Okay.
Like give us an example so we understand.
It's like people whispering into a mic or like tapping their fingers on the mic and like making
that would annoy the crap out of me.
See, I've seen some where it's like they have like soap and they're like shaving soap.
Yeah.
And like there's some where they're like crunching like dried clay.
Okay.
Like just random sounds. I've seen them.
But some people enjoy that?
Yeah. Like it's relaxing, I think.
I like the clay ones. They're like satisfying because they make like
crunchy clay.
Oh, see, a lot of those sounds really bother me. So I don't know. I don't know if that would be very relaxing.
I wouldn't like it.
But I'm glad I know what that means. So it's like a reference when somebody's like using that as like a funny thing on TikTok, and I would be like, I have no idea what that is. So now I know. Yeah. Thank you.
It was like a big thing a few years ago.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of died down a little bit, but
okay. So I should have known a while ago.
Sprinkled in here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
We just got a tiny mic for Muse, Washington.
It's so cute.
Where is it? Could we get the tiny mic? Maybe Vic can give us the rest of the Gen Z lingo on the tiny mic.
On the tiny mic.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
What would you like to know?
Guys, if you're not already watching this on YouTube, check out our YouTube so you can see Vic's tiny mic.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you guys ever are watching Cammie and Vic and Cayenne like riff on comments, and you're like, what on God's green earth are they even talking about? What is a dinner? Why is there a dinner plate? I don't know.
What is 4 + 4? Why are we doing math in our comments?
Like, can you explain all of that?
Okay, well, I don't even know where to start with that one because there's so many
words,
variations.
But I would say start with just eight.
Eating.
8.
Okay. Yeah. So when you eat, it means that you like serve so hard. Like it means that like your look is like so good and like you ate. I don't know how to explain that. It needs context.
So if Vic just did the most amazing transformation in the world, Cammie would be like, you ate that.
You ate that.
You ate that.
And then from that,
there's so many.
I mean, 4 + 4. What does that equal?
It equals 8.
8.
Yeah. So now you guys know. It was like
the dinner plate. 8 and left no crumbs.
Oh yeah, crumbs. That's another popular one.
No crumbs left. None.
The plate is empty.
It's clean.
Gobbled.
Immaculate.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as soon as we told Julia about 8 for the first time, was it you that had posted a picture?
Yep.
So it was on Vic's post. So me and Julia both run the Music Extension Lounge Instagram. And so if you get a comment, you don't know who it's from. And we had just taught Julia what that meant. And he commented on Vic's post and said gobbled.
I was like,
And
which one of you?
Vic thought it was me, and I was like, nope, that was all Julia.
And I was like, look how cool I am.
didn't expect it from
Look
Julia.
how cool I am. No, the funny thing is when I learned that, I was like, I'm going to use this. Remember, I was like, I'm going to use this on Hannah because she's going to be like, how does my mom know that?
Yeah. Do you know what cooked means? It's like when you cook.
Oh, yeah. You guys taught me that last time you were in Washington.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's kind of similar.
Well, hold on. What do you mean it's similar? I thought it was the same.
I feel like to cook, it's used for something you do. So like if you did some good hair, like you cooked. Someone cooked here.
Someone cooked here.
How is that different?
So like I feel like 8 is like if you look really good.
Yeah.
Like Vic's hair, like Vic is eating right now. Like she looks so good.
So I could totally be misusing that.
You were just using it interchangeably, maybe.
Oh my god.
Similar.
Yeah, it's similar. You can use it.
So like
See why this is confusing?
But then like so the example you used earlier would probably be more she cooked.
Yeah.
So if she does an amazing install, Vic cooked that install.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm so old.
Someone cooked here.
Vic cooked.
See, oh my god, and these guys, okay. You guys had sent me like a text or a what do you call it? An audio. So we have this amazing client. She's the best ever. And her name's Allison. She's so funny. She's actually one of the funniest humans.
She's amazing.
We die every time she's there. We crack up.
It's a good day every time she's
like
there.
it's like you got the best ab workout of your life because you're laughing so hard. She's amazing. Allison, we hope you listen to this because we're about to tell a story about you. But I feel like you guys should tell because you were here. I know the story, but I might mess it up.
Okay, so Gen Z lingo got brought up somehow again, and because Allison is in a similar boat with Julia, not knowing what everything meant. And so we were just like shooting out terms and asking her what she meant, or if she knew what they meant. And what was the one? What was it?
It was cooked.
It was cooked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we asked her if she, like off the top of her head, what do you think it means when someone cooks? But I forgot what she thought.
She said it was like farting or something. She's like,
when someone like farts and it's like really bad.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And so we immediately
You can see where her mind was, though.
So we immediately sent a voice memo to Julia to ask her if she knew what it meant.
What did it mean? And that's how this all
began. And then I said, I don't know, like doing drugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Julia thought it was about drugs.
It's funny because that term is actually like it was like originally from the show called Breaking Bad.
Was it?
Yeah. It's
because
Walter White said someone cooked here. So everyone started using it. So you were actually pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Look at me.
There you go. Not too far off.
Maybe I am cool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You are. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we talk about my cake?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, this is a little bit embarrassing, but I'm ready to share it with you.
With the world.
So basically, I have been accumulating this list of my celebrity crushes, and I have a list in my notes app, and once in a while it gets brought up, and it's just a bunch of guys that I like. And it grows. It grows. I add to it constantly. Sometimes I take people off. Rarely I take people off, but because it's hard to make this list. Okay, you have to be like my favorite. Cayenne and Cammie decided to make me a cake with all of my boyfriends on it, and it's amazing. Should we show them?
Yeah, let's.
I mean, maybe just like go into the list just a little bit because I feel like the listeners need to understand the mind and thought process of Vic Stoyan. Okay,
okay,
because it's not just any celebrity.
Normal men. Some of them may not even be human.
Okay, so just so you guys know, I'm not lying. This is the list. Sorry if you're an audio listener.
Celebrity boyfriend.
But
it's been going for quite some time.
It is. It's quite a long list.
It's
Should I go through like some of the honorable
let's show the
mentions?
cake,
Okay.
and then let's go through some of the men. Okay. So voila, this is why you guys need to watch on YouTube so you can see. Here is the cake. It's her smash cake.
I literally started crying when I saw this. Like, you don't understand.
She was speechless.
I didn't know what to say. I still don't know what to say. I'm still in shock by this.
Yeah.
There's so many more perfect.
So many men on here.
There's so many. 25, apparently.
25. Okay, let's go into some of them.
I mean, yeah.
I'll just hold this here.
I don't know where to start.
I mean, how about you start the middle, your favorite,
Let's go with some of the favorites.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites. Okay, Pedro Pascal. He's right here. He's been my favorite for a while. If you guys have seen The Last of Us, I was obsessed. It was a whole thing in the salon. I did not stop talking about it for
Forced all of us to watch it.
I forced everybody to watch it.
But Julie did not.
Mm-hmm. Too many zombies.
No way.
Okay, this is Harry Styles, but he's bald.
Bald? Who heard about that? He's bald
now. I don't know why he did that. That was a bad decision.
He was sick of people lusting over him.
Like, let me do something about this.
Let me do something about this. In the middle, in the very middle, right here, we have Nut.
Did you know that was his name?
That's his name.
No.
Well, isn't it Young Nut?
It's Young Nut.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Young Nut.
I don't even know how to explain him. He's a phenomenon, and he's my boyfriend.
Let's go over. I want to deep dive into where is he?
Oh God.
This one.
Oh, the ones from the Lorax.
Yeah, let's talk about that one.
He is literally my type. He's tall. He's skinny. He's a brunette man.
Okay.
What about this one right here?
Bojack.
Let me just why don't you show the camera that one?
He's an alcoholic horse.
And why are we attracted to this horse?
Because I can fix him. Like, I don't know. Like, I can fix him.
Toxic.
Toxic.
He's toxic. He's a bad one for sure. He probably shouldn't be here, but he is.
Let's talk about one more. Okay. Because we're going to see one of her celebrity boyfriends tonight. That's what we're doing for her birthday. We're going to go and see Maddie Healy, 1975.
I'm so excited to see him. Yeah. It's a new haircut.
I mean, I'm really excited too. I actually really like 1975. Yeah.
So let's wrap this up.
Yeah. So I, as concerned as I was about Vic and her future, although she is still single, so I still have concerns. But at least with her career, her future is freaking bright. She's amazing. We love her. She's one of a kind, and she is an absolute pillar here at Muse, and we're just so grateful.
Thank you.
And happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Her birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So it was a perfect time to have you on as our very first guest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else that you want to say to anybody out there?
I love you, Maddie Healy. I can't wait to see you.
Pick me.
Pick me. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And of course, follow our Instagrams, Muse Extension Lounge, Cayenne.muse,
Vic.muse,
JuliaWard.muse.
And make sure that you also check out our YouTube channel, Muse After Hours, so that you can watch the videos for this. And
yeah, because I mean, you've got to be able to see this amazing hair that we're all wearing.
Of course.
I mean, hello.
Hello.
This is the best ever. So, of course, if you're interested in MBR too, make sure you visit our website and fill out our form.
All right. Bye.
Bye.